Dyson, the AM07. Now today we're bringing you the largest version of a fan from Dyson, the one that's going to throw the most volume of air anywhere in any space in your home, and we have it for you at $110 off the retail price. Should be $369.99.
Yes.
Today we have it for you for $259.98 or a $52 easy pay with free shipping and handling. The 56678 is your item number. Now Debbie, here's one thing that I know for sure, is that when the weather starts getting warmer, I'm cranking up the AC because I cannot stand being like humid and sticky and hot in my house. The fan helps circulate the air and makes you feel cooler, and it helps you actually lower your thermostat a little bit.
Yes, this is engineered to keep your home comfortable, right? When you're uncomfortable, when it's hot, it's sticky, it's humid, it's hard to do anything. It's hard to sleep, it's hard to focus. This brings comfort to your home. It uses our patented Air Multiplier technology. So what I love about this is it's room filling. So you put this in the corner, this is gonna cool down the whole room, and like you said, maybe you can even not turn on the AC for a little longer, or maybe once you have to, you keep that thermostat a little higher with the AC so that it's not running as hard, and you supplement with this.
So we've got 3 color choices for you, a $52 easy pay, free shipping and handling, which is saving you about $16. The one in front of Debbie is the one that we're calling blue, and that's because it has that blue rim on the outside and on the inside here. The one in the center is our white model. And then the one right in front of me is the one that we're calling black, but that one has this really cool pewter rim on the inside. You could take a look at your screen on the left-hand side, you'll see. Search for it, Google it for yourself. AM07 will cost you $369.99 anywhere else.
That's right.
The reason why we can bring it to you at $100 off is because we have a great relationship with Dyson. We've sold over 1 million of their home environment products here at QVC. And we're able to give you that savings right to you, right to your own pocket. $52, free shipping and handling. The 56678 is your item number. Okay, so now, are these on the high? This is blowing out so much air.
So much air,
It's like a tundra.
Yes, I love this. So what you can do is there are 10 different airflow settings. So you get to really customize how much or how little airflow is coming out. But there are no fast spinning blades like a traditional fan would have. This works completely differently. So what happens is all of these little holes at the base that you're seeing down here are actively pulling in air from 360 degrees around. That air then passes right in through here, which goes over a mixed flow impeller. That's the same technology in turbochargers and jet engines. So it amplifies the airflow and then actively pushes it and projects it forward into your room. So that's why, unlike a traditional fan that you have to sit right next to, this works completely differently. It's moving the air to where you are. Bladeless, so great around pets and little kids. You don't have to worry about anything getting caught in fast spinning blades. And you can see how far away you can sit from this and still feel the beautiful air movement.
You know what, I always say that when you, like when you're in a really, really nice car, right, like the air just pours out of the vents. It's really smooth. There's no choppiness with this. You never have to worry about like missing the airflow. It's always kind of circulating. It does have a timer function as well, which is really nice.
It does 15 minutes up to 9 hours, so you can really customize how this will work, when it turns on and turns off. 10 different airflow settings, and this remote is magnetic, so it can rest right on the top. You never have to worry about losing this remote, and it's really simple to operate. Here's your power button. This allows the machine to oscillate. Here's that timer function, 15 minutes up to 9 hours, and here are the 10 different airflow settings. So really customizable, and it's acoustically engineered, so it's quiet.
It's really quiet.
It's that just kind of that white noise in the background. It's not something that's going to be loud or choppy or create turbulence. Like you said, it's smooth, uninterrupted airflow.
You know, if you've got that person in the house that's always at a different temperature than you, this is necessary. I'm thinking about the bedroom for sure.
Absolutely.
But the office or the living room, family room, where you're spending the majority of your day. It's lightweight.
It is. It's 6.5 pounds, so it is really light. If you do want to move it throughout your home, when you're in the family room, put it there. When you're in your bedroom, put it there, because it is designed to keep that room cool.
And there's no cost of ownership with this, this, right? So I don't
Great
have to
point.
replace a filter.
Exactly. There is nothing to buy. When you get this home, there's no tools required. You're gonna pop this little base on, it just twists on, and then you plug it in, you're up and running. You never have to buy a filter or anything with this one. You have everything you need, and I'll show you here. You can see right now I'm on setting 9, but look, I can change that. I can go all the way down to 1. Sometimes you just need air movement, air circulating. Maybe your room feels stale, and that could be even on a cold day, right?
Yeah.
But when we get really hot, we can crank it all the way up to 10 if we need to. We can also use that timer function, 15 minutes all the way up to 9 hours. So you get to customize when that turns on, turns off. And then you have your power button, and we also have the oscillating button. So now you can see that the whole AM07 is rotating 70 degrees in each direction.
The tallest unit that they offer, the most airflow that they offer, the best price that I've ever seen it at, $259.98.
Me too.
If you want the black that's in front of me, that one is the most popular. If you want the white, that one is also available. I feel like this one kind of disappears in most homes.
Yes.
And then if you want to see it, right, like this looks really cool and techy.
Yes, pop a color.
There's the blue. It is much more limited though. So free shipping and handling, and of course 30 days to try it. Now is your chance to get it home, V56678. You know, let's talk about the air throw on this.
Yes,
okay?
because this moves tons of airflow. That's why you can sit way across the room, you're still gonna feel this. What we did here, we're gonna show you a little video that actually, we blew fog through the AM07 so that you can see how powerful this is. Because, you know, we can't show airflow, right? But when we put fog behind it, you can see how much air it's moving. So this is powerful technology. This is not like a traditional fan. And Alberti, it really is kind of a matter of, it's not if it's going to get hot, it's when. And when it does, you are gonna wanna feel that relief from every angle in your room.
So listen, this is our tech sales spotlight. You know, we've been able to have a great relationship with Dyson for well over a decade here at QVC, close to 2 decades. And what's really nice is the fact that from your vacuums, because I'm like a complete Dyson household, right? I've got a vacuum on the first floor, a vacuum on the second floor, and of course I have the fans in every room, just like you do. Because once you buy it, it's there and
That's
it works.
Exactly.
It always works. And it doesn't take up any space whatsoever. The fact that it's a tower versus like a big square that takes up a chunk of space on your floor. Here's what we want to show you. We're about what, like 15 feet away from that tree over there, that eucalyptus tree?
And you can see how it's blowing in the wind, it's moving. That's because, again, this is air multiplier technology. It's projecting the air forward. So you don't have to sit right next to this to feel the effects. You're gonna use that magnetic remote from your favorite chair or from your bed, and when you need the cooling, you're going to feel it.
It really does make everything more comfortable.
Yes.
You know, there's a reason why it's called air conditioning, right? It's because it conditions the environment around you to feel cool, to feel comfortable. Your body and your home loves airflow.
Yes.
We're gonna give that to you today at the best price. You know, when I have my hands in front of this, right? Like the air is actually ricocheting back on my body. That's how much airflow there is coming out of this. And that's what you'll feel when you get this at home. But here's what I know for sure. I know that when the summer comes around, when it's a really hot, muggy night, during the daytime, I don't even want to open my windows during the spring because of all the pollen that comes in. This actually can help circulate the air and create that perfect breeze.
Yes, it almost feels like you're by the ocean.
Like.
Yes, getting that nice breeze. And you know, think about all of the people that maybe are in your family or in your lives that maybe you're going to be going to college. My son went to college, had no AC in his dorm. This was a lifesaver, right? Because it really created that comfort for him. Maybe you know somebody in an assisted living center that doesn't have control over their thermostat. This is a great way to bring that comfort, bring that cool into each room. It's lightweight, so really easy to pick up and move. And like you said, it doesn't take up a lot of space. It looks beautiful. It's about 40 inches tall, which means, you know, you could set this on the floor if you want.
I'll show
you could put it on the table like we have. It's really substantial enough to stand on its own.
So I'm 6'2". This stands right here, right about to my my hip. But what's really nice about this is that, like, Like my parents have this in the corner of their living room.
Yeah.
They never, ever, ever turn it off.
Exactly.
They never turn it off.
They probably turn it down some days, which is nice. You have the 10 airflow settings because sometimes you just want a little movement and sometimes you're really hot and you need to cool off.
So if you're taking a look at the screen and you're saying to yourself, okay, Dyson, I've seen those fans presented at QVC before. What is a tech sale spotlight, the sale price that you're seeing on your screen? We've been able to negotiate with Dyson over the last decade to bring you great values on products that they offer at retail, in this case, for $369.99. Well worth the price of admission. It's the last fan you'll ever buy.
Yes.
Today, we have it for you at $100 less. And we have it for you with free shipping, which saves you an additional almost $16. $52 is your easy pay on a credit card. If you can put that on a credit card, you can have that comfort in your home.
Yes.
Maybe you'll crank down the AC. Maybe you'll even crank down, quite frankly, the heat during the winter months too, because this will blow the heat around your home as well.
Yeah, that is true, because it's pulling in the airflow. So if you do put this near an air conditioning vent or a heater, it's going to pull in that air and then project it forward. So I love using this really all year long.
Yeah, me too.
You know, whether sometimes when I'm falling asleep, I like to have this on to have that breeze. You can see how this technology is so different. There's actually an aerodynamic diffuser inside this machine that separates the airflow into two controlled paths. That's why how it can come up through this hoop. And so it's powerful. This is our tower version.
Yeah.
It is moving tons of airflow throughout the entire room. So what I love too is, you know, if you think about a ceiling fan, you install that, it's very expensive. You probably need somebody to help you do that. It's hard to clean. You can't move it from room to room.
Yeah.
And you really feel it right under it. You know, with this technology, it's lightweight. You pick it up, you take it where you want to go.
Wipe clean.
It's quiet, it's easy to wipe down and keep clean, and it fills the entire room.
Can I tell you, this is the most powerful one I've ever felt on set. It truly is. This is the most powerful fan that I've presented.
Because it's that tower version. It's moving tons and tons of air.
And so we have it for you in the blue, which is, again, this kind of a cool electric blue on the inside, gray on the outside. That's more limited. We have the white option over here with the white and silver. We also have the black option, which is the most popular. The 56678 is your item number. I'm also seeing on the screen, Debbie, a 2-year limited manufacturer's warranty on this, which is really nice. Really
nice, just to give you that peace of mind. And I will say we put these through rigorous durability testing. So, you know, we drop them, we knock them over. We know that life happens, right? So, yes, but you do have that 2-year warranty for peace of mind. And remember, you're getting this magnetic remote, which is great. So, here's you can see what these machines go through.
This is torture.
A torture chamber, yes, because we want them to last. We want you to get this home. We know you're investing in Dyson technology, and we want it to make a difference in your home and be able to last you a long, long time. So you can see that we've really put them to the test.
Now listen, you've seen other models that are like this big, right? This big, right? The AM09 and all those other ones.
Yes, they're much
like
smaller.
This big, right? Those would sell for $259.
I know, this is crazy. This is value.
This is the tower version. If you've got the great room, the big primary suite, you want to really fill the space with that moving, circulating air.
Yes.
This is the one that you want to get at a $52 easy pay. The 56678 is your item number. And I love the fact that it really is cost savings for me. Because not only are you saving $100 today and you're saving on that free shipping, but the fact that now maybe you can turn down that thermostat.
Exactly. Well, with the AC, you want to keep it higher, right?
Yeah,
you can keep it warmer and then put this in the rooms that you're in, because this is what's going to bring that comfort and that coolness to those spaces.
All right, blue, white, and black, super popular. This tech sale spotlight won't last. The 56678 is your item number. Debbie Fedukov.
Thank you.
Always a pleasure, my friend.
Oh, great to see you.
Okay, listen, we've got coming up in the show. This is so cool. Do you know what fiber optic